Adrian,
Yeah.
Arne Slot said,
Yeah.
the last thing we should be thinking about is the title. What's your thoughts on that?
Did he say that?
He did.
Live and direct.
Live
What?
and direct.
It's bang on.
Ernest, I heard. Don't you worry.
He said that.
Mhm.
Adrian, what's your thoughts on those comments?
No, he's bang on. He's absolutely bang on.
Why? How?
Because I think what we need to actually focus on, and what he needs to focus on, is finding out what your best side is, playing games of football consistently well, and building up form. You know, literally. Unfortunately, you got to take it week by week, and it started off a great week, and I think when you lose 4 games in a league season, there's an element of jeopardy, isn't there?
Mm.
And it's almost sudden death, right? You can't muck up. You can't balls this up. Arsenal drop points, and I suppose the same team who maybe had the same sort of idea of what to do, you go and you link them, and you get absolutely smokes like that. Yeah, don't talk about title. Just recovery. Yeah, I mean it sounds defeatist.
You said recovery. Does that mean no? You're not in the title race.
No. As long as you're mathematically in it, you're mathematically in it. But I think it's a thing where there's 2 teams ahead of us.
You're saying change focus.
Yeah, I'm saying just focus on winning games of football. How about that?
Yeah.
No, when you're saying mathematically, I mean Wolves are mathematically can win the title, couldn't they?
Yeah,
mathematically. My question to you is. Are Liverpool out of the title race? Because 2 things you're saying. First, we said Slot is bang on because we shouldn't focus about the title race. Then you're saying it's about recovery.
Right.
So are you telling me that you're not in this title race?
Look, I'll put it to you like this. If you're coming to the season as champion, and if it's mathematically still on, then you are in the title race. But I'm also saying, in order to be in a title race, you need to A, get results, and B, play well. So I think if we focus on part A and part B, we can maybe start to chase down whoever it is. But until we conquer part A and part B, we just got to focus on our own race at the moment. It's not a title race; it's a Liverpool race. Liverpool get back to your heights again.
It's November.
No, look.
Yeah.
You're gone.
No, but Pete, this is what I said to Adrian last week when he said to me, "Say Arsenal." Then I said, "Nobody wins the league in November.
You can lose it.
You have to wait."
No, you can.
So why?
Five L's in November is a concern.
No, of course, it's a concern. But this is what I said. Like, I'm going off of evidence. Today, Arsenal are the best team in the league. So I can't say who's winning it, but Arsenal are the team to beat.
But my questioning though is about the fact that both Slot and Adrian are saying that title race is not what we should be talking about. That's a concern. It
sounds like a pause on the shallow end of the argument. You're saying let's pause the title race chat, and on the deep end you're saying you're not in it. So it's which part. So
if I'm understanding what Adrian's saying, statistically they're in the race, but performance-wise, Liverpool are out the race.
What's Slot saying?
They are saying that they are not performing. They are not performing like they are going to be in the title race, and therefore they are forfeiting this title race as the way they are performing. They've conceded 18 goals. No, conceded 17 goals and scored 18. They're on 1 goal difference.
Jesus.
What? Yes, they're on the same. The only reason why Man United are ahead is because we've got 1 extra goal in them. That is the only reason.
I'm not gonna lie, that's sackable. I will not sit here and cap. Again, we got to keep the same energy for everybody.
No, in isolation is sackable.
Yeah, that is those are insane numbers.
No, year one is sackable, definitely.
No, Adrian, what I'm saying is, I think there's more of a question when you built a brand. When you've won the league with a team, because I gave him all the accolades. He took a team that had not won the league in 3-4 years, or was it 5 years?
5 years,
and they finished behind Arsenal 3 years in a row. Took that same team to win the league. You have built a brand of being a competent manager to at least be in a title race. So if you're in year 2 with more bread, and Nate said it in the comments, you spent the GDP of the building of King's Cross Station. I don't know if you lot have been to King's Cross. That's an expensive train station.
Expensive station.
It's an epic station, you know?
Like, guys,
it's got hella restaurants in there.
Leon is the worst restaurant you'll find in King's Cross.
Where was I the other day? Is it Shake Shack?
There's a Shake Shack in there.
It's not a joke. Liverpool to me,
like 2 Gregs in there. Yeah, go on. No,
Liverpool to me have spent too much on, and I think I even tweeted it yesterday. That isn't it funny looking at yesterday's game? Pep has been beaten with the same whip about you spend too much money. You only sign good players. That's why. Oh, you can sell Trafford and get Donnarumma. Yeah, because he wins. He wins. One guy said it to me years ago. This analogy that Lewis Hamilton does not have to drive the 3-4-3 to prove he's a good driver. Pep does not have to go to Everton to prove he's a good coach. I work with Donnarumma because I'm that guy. So if you now use the same logic and give a manager who's won the league, Ekitike, we were told, and I believe he is, the best young striker that was available to everybody else that couldn't afford Isak, Gyökeres, whoever. He was the best striker available for those teams. Isak apparently was the best striker in the league last year. Florian Wirtz was the face of the Bundesliga and the face of German football post Toni Kroos, post all these other guys. Milos Kerkez, I said, was the best left back in the league last year. Now, my judgment was poor on that. Because
no, he was though.
I don't know. No,
Pete, clearly, the guy can't defend.
No, but last year he was. Like, you can't be faulted for that.
No. Do you know what it is, yeah? I always question how well I watch games if there is a 180 switch from the guy's abilities in one team to the other. He was a marauding left back.
No. What did you say? What did you say, Ernest? He was a what?
He was a marauding left back.
What's he been asked to do this season?
He's been asked to hold his position more, in my opinion. Like standing next to somebody like Van Dijk, I think struggles with having to deal with his erraticness, him not being able to cover space properly because he's always getting touched. Like there's always a space in behind Kerkez. And I think Liverpool are struggling with the imbalance of that when people like Conor Bradley, as good as he is in comparison to Frimpong, is also not good enough. Do you know what I mean? So back to my point is, this guy has spent enough money for us to see the visible quality, and Adrian had every right in the summer to feel confident enough that Liverpool were going to do damage. If you sign these players on FIFA on career mode, you're eating.
It's curtains, yeah.
But the problem is Liverpool are proving that the number one thing in footballing recruitment is balance. That is the number one thing. They're proving it. Because now we don't know who plays where. Somebody is going to have to hold bench who is influential to the team going forward or the team in terms of what it was before. Somebody is going to have to hold bench regularly. And I can't tell you who it is.
What I found ironic is that, Slot referred back to the original team he had last season, basically, right? Where he's brought, he's had to drop, obviously, Isak injured, whatever. He brought back in Robertson, McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch in the midfield. Wirtz would have been on the bench. But funny enough, I thought Kerkez would have been perfect for this Man City game. I don't think Robertson was the answer. So it's an indication as well of he doesn't know what the best 11 is, doesn't know what the best 11 is for the occasion. And don't get me twisted. Look, he's won 6 Premier League games. He's won Champions League matches. So obviously he knows how to get wins. But it's that thing of because they can't even buy a draw, they either win or they lose. So I think in the 11 games they've lost 5.
They've lost 5.
There are no draws from Liverpool this season.
There's no draw.
No.
So, it's you're right about the balance 100% because they brought in a bunch of players and obviously you've tried to get them into the mix because we thought it was a case of this is to improve the 11 and none of the signings bar probably Ekatike have shone.
Has been a shining light. Yeah.
No one has impressed.